you can look at the whole WikiLeaks stuff. All the WikiLeaks shit is proof, and same with like the same thing with the. I love the example of the Free Ray Rick Ross thing, bro. That's huge, bro. The crack epidemic in America, and how the CIA
Mm-hmm.
fueled that just to fuel the Nicaraguan war. Like that was literally proof in the
Fuck.
pudding
That was
that
just proof.
America does
Yeah, that
that.
was just proof that they don't give a fuck. Like,
Yeah. It's not that they don't give a fuck, bro. They do give a fuck, and they
Yo,
will.
what's up?
What's good, bro? It's just that
line that
I
they're
think
willing to
I think
cross,
yeah,
and
it's
there's
just
like whatever they
it's
need
the
to do
line they're
to
willing to
support
cross.
their own interests, they're willing to do it, basically.
Yeah, it's just that there's when you pull over the blind curtain, you realize that I mean, like we're all the nations are pretty evil. They're not.
Yeah, and it's just some of them are in your face evil. There's like they don't hide the fact that they're doing that shit.
But I feel like all the nations hold up a front with their own population that they're not.
Oh yeah, for sure.
It's probably a huge.
You can tell just in the way like politicians talk, like just in the way they talk. It's like they know how to walk around answers. It's like if you weren't hiding shit, you wouldn't be walking around answer. Just fucking answer it.
But I think at the same time, you're sending out a message on a mass scale to a whole population. You gotta be careful with the wording you use. Because like it's like the whole Twitter is a huge example. When there's no filter and you had Donald Trump like tweeting out shit, and then like the Kim Jong-un taking it as like actual threats. Like it didn't escalate, but that's just like the water was getting a little warm there. You know what I mean? And it could get hot.
Mm-hmm. That's true. But I mean, that's like I don't know how that applies to
Well, I think it means that you almost need a whole PR team. Politics needs a whole PR team in order for politics to function. Like you almost need to scoot around.
Yeah, in a way you do, but at the same time, like when you're talking to your population.
Okay, look at the whole coronavirus thing, bro. When they said masks were not mandatory, they knew like masks were useful. They just
but they knew they didn't have a supply.
They knew they didn't have a supply, and if they said it was mandatory, the population would have crippled the supply chains and would have actually created shortages for the hospitals and.
Yeah.
Right. And so,
but why couldn't they just say, hey yo, like we're not handing out masks because we know that it's in short supply and we need to keep it for our hospitals.
Because that's not a message. The American population wouldn't give a fuck, bro. The American population cares more about themselves than you cover yourself before other people. So it's like everybody who said fuck that. Like I'm gonna let all the suckers win and not get masks. I'm gonna get my mask.
Okay, that example, I could go and say, yeah, okay, that makes sense that they said that.
At the beginning of the mask thing, we didn't even like nobody.
Whether we needed it or not, or what it did.
We didn't understand that it was preventive measures for other people. Like it's common knowledge in Asia, but it was a very great topic. At least people that I worked with, people didn't understand if it protected you or if it protected the other person.
Mm-hmm. But there's other shit where like, let's say like obviously nobody handled this coronavirus pandemic perfectly. But when you talk, well, like when the government's talking and they're accepting like questions from the media and shit, like they avoid and they walk around every question that could potentially shine a light on them not doing it perfectly. Where it's just like it's common sense that nobody did this shit perfectly. So it's not like there's no way a government's ever gonna say, yeah, we fucked that up. Like we shouldn't have done this, we should have done this, and like
I think they would.
We'll learn and go past it. Like I've never heard that.
I think if you became too honest like that, the oppositional party would take a rule. They would kick you out.
You don't think that people would actually like? I personally would enjoy that. I would actually like look at like a leader who says that and be like, okay, word, like they're actually owning up to what they did wrong. They're willing to admit it. They're willing to go, like, you know. Maybe not most people are like that. I don't know.
I would too, but I don't know. I think.
Maybe in their eyes it's easier that way because the political landscape right now is, yeah, like the opposition will take anything and run with it and try to like drag you through the mud. Good game, Rambo. That Rambo guy went like 0-5.
Yeah, I know, bro. I think we were killing it, so he couldn't complain that he couldn't hear, but I don't think he was able to listen. He was he was trying to lock in.
Guys, shut up! I can't get a kill.
It'd be like that sometimes. Yeah, dude. I think a lot of people would run with the opposite. Like, imagine if like these
It would
guys
it would cause
said,
too
like,
much of a shitstorm for them.
Yeah.
Because
And,
yeah,
bro,
because
I
at
don't know if
at every
the
single
population, like realistically, bro, where's like a mob of people is dangerous, man.
yeah, if you don't control them and they start, yeah.
That's almost why, like, I think the government knows that. Like, bro, the whole social media companies and these tech companies
Mhm.
having control over that sector is kind of like, bro, the governments don't know how to handle that. These tech companies are pioneers in that space and like manipulating and seeing what works and seeing how to prevent fucking
Yeah.
riots and how to prevent some radical ideas from spreading. Like,
Mhm.
in a way, they like, we can't say they're evil and they're looking for profits, but they are, to be fair, they are the first to have to start managing that. So like, once they do, like, anything they do would fuck up the system, right? Like, if you wrote the program to have if you had a free market, it's possible, like, and then if you don't have it and you have it kind of like set up during, like, then you have
Yeah, because then
criticism
there's
on
less
that
of a chance.
end. Yeah. And like, we don't even know what the perfect algorithm is. Is it better to have a little bit of censorship? Is too much of a free market gonna lead to like a disastrous world, or like
Yeah,
extreme
some crazy
racism?
shit.
Because like, humans are also shitty creatures, bro. Like, we like to destroy each other.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah, maybe governments know that. They don't want to say anything bad because they know if there's like one thing or a few things that come out that are bad, you have no idea if it's gonna spark something and like the population is gonna take it, be like, wow, no, fuck that, we want to destroy the government now. Like, you just don't know. Like, it could happen.
What was that thing back in the day, bro? Exactly what you're saying. The Egyptian Spring.
I don't know. I'm not familiar with that.
I think it was in like 2016 or 2015. It was Facebook helped spread like the
Oh, I kind of do
the
remember a little
revolution
something
or
like
whatever
that.
in the Middle East. Remember, there's like big revolutions like all
Yeah,
across the Middle
yeah,
East, like
some
it was
shit like
popping
that.
up one after the other.
Yeah.
But they were
And that was
killing.
because of Facebook?
Yeah, they were escaping oppressive governments behind you outside the window.
Ah, fuck, they're both out there.
And it's fucked that like an American company wouldn't give a fuck about it out on like these Middle Eastern countries, but they could probably recreate it within America. They probably just don't want to.
Yeah, they for sure can. For sure.
Bro, you can brainwash people. You can just like.
Here I go.
Push a whole lot of police brutality videos. Boom. Now you have all your municipality, local governments fucking tapping out.
No more power.
Not no more power, but no more like complete control. Like, I don't know. Everybody's scared of like.
10 seconds.
Well, that's what keeps people in check, right? Is having a clear consequence, right? That's so true, dude. At Best Buy, you'll notice that, and even people who never rob will rob, given the opportunity. It's opportunistic robbing.
Clear it out. They're hurting. Send them home.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
Give them the opportunity, bro.
It's just human nature.
Holy guacamole.
Oh, I hit him too.
Stay focused. The next round is ours.
Fucking boy go, bro. That guy.
Wasn't fighting.
How the fuck that guy not hit by that? Die by that shot? Just rush right. Oh fuck! He got me.
Tr-
Seconds. Objective in play. Control it. We are securing the objective. We've taken the advantage. Make sure we keep it.
Hooey.
Time to get A.
Double, 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 double.
Got good tags on the guy up top.
What are we doing next? That's a big
That's
question.
2v. On to the next
Come
round.
on, man.
I had to check this, bro.
We lose this round, it's over. Fight them back.
Look at this shit. Oh, this is fucking stupid ass gun.
Oh, the fucking big handle.
Fucking
Going.
dumbass gun.
Fucking Christ.
That's it, we've lost the objective.
Just went off on these guys. It's honestly better to just take that.